actual UMB rules are if there's a lag and it's very close and the players can't tell who won, and then the referee or another player comes by and looks at it and can't quite decide, you're not, believe it or not, you're not supposed to start getting out measuring devices. If it's that close, the rule is releg. A lot of people don't know that. Watch, I'll have the UMB president calling me up on the phone and saying, "You don't know what you're talking about."
You think John Claude is watching this?
You never know.
I met him in
He might
I
be
met
trying
him
to
in
size us up,
I
Dennis.
met him in Spain. He's a very nice man.
Might be
He
trying to size us both up. Size up the president and the secretary. See if
no,
they have any backbone.
no. He sent me a private email,
Yeah.
and
What, to thank you? Thank you.
no, to
Congratulate you?
congratulate me. Yeah, no, I met him in
Really?
Spain with
That
the
was nice
juniors.
of him.
Yeah, he was in Spain at the junior tournament a couple of years ago that I had the
Okay.
privilege of attending, and Mr. Fisher is a wily old codger.
That was very
You got to watch him.
unusually
He's from
done.
Philadelphia. You know what they say about Philadelphia lawyers. You know, a super gentleman,
is he an
nice
attorney?
man. A very nice man.
He-
Well,
is
I
he
don't know if he's an attorney or what he was.
I know that what they say about Philly cheesesteak.
But kind of reminds me of Steve Miserak a little bit at the table, you know? A small Steve Miserak, but may he rest in peace.
Well, Max is not small.
No. And The Miz, you know, I had a standing challenge against The Miz. Okay? I play him even up in 9-ball. He plays me even up in golf. And then we settle playing backgammon. He ducked me for 10 years. Now, every time I'd see him, I'd put the proposition to him, but let me find out where John Anderson is from.
Okay. Now, this is a very important match, as I said before. Max Fisher is playing Jonathan Anderson. From what they're telling me, I'm not guaranteeing this, but from what Paul Frankel and Tom Rossman told me, whoever wins is definitely in the finals, or semifinals, I should say, and whoever loses is definitely out. And Jonathan played right into the kiss, obviously, to destroy any possible chance there was of scoring.
Mr. Anderson is just another Buckeye, I think.
Buckeye?
Yeah, well, see, you don't understand
Ohio?
about the Buckeyes and Wolverines. You know, I've told the other audience before, but
shot.
Michigan and Ohio are the only states that actually ever fought a war over land. 1812 or something, well, 1816. Seriously.
What, the famous...
For Toledo.
There was actually a war between Michigan and Ohio.
The battle lasted an hour.
Really?
I believe nobody was killed. There were a few wounded. And as a result, the battle didn't determine it. The Supreme Court determined it. But Ohio got this little strip with Toledo in it. And Michigan got the Upper Peninsula.
Well, Max is looking pretty good.
Oh, Max always is good. He's
Wow.
been playing this game a long time. You know,
Wow.
He's proof positive that this is a game, an ageless game. You know, and he's got a lot. I think he's one of the more seasoned tournament players. In the
Really?
Uh,
Oh. Wow.
and again, you notice Max's demeanor. You know, he's just sort of, yeah, okay. And
Yeah.
kind of oozes out of his chair. And,
Yeah.
you know, and just gets up there, doesn't spend too much time on the obvious, and just, he shoots an arrow into the sky, and where it comes down, who knows? Ooh, smooth. Ooh, that was too close. No, not yet.
You got the bill, though.
No. Wait, I got the beer. That's the important thing, Michael. The open
Dennis got the bill for the food. Of course, he never got the food.
No problem.
Good shot. Well, Max looks either very relaxed or very determined. He's just going for it.
Well, and I would say confident too.
Yeah. I think
And-
Jonathan is a little nervous.
Unruffled.
I think Jonathan is nervous because he just made a couple of mistakes at the table, and he is on the side trying to
Again, it's
breathe a little bit. And
question of tournament experience, maybe.
yeah, but I think the best thing to do in this situation, believe it or not, is to not really worry so much about making the finals. Just try to play good billiards, and if you don't, you don't. And if you do, you do.
Well,
And sounds easy,
I gotta
but
disagree. I think you just gotta play to have fun, and hope
yeah,
that
but
every once in a while you hit something that'll make your opponent wake up or something. But if you try to play good billiards, you're putting
what a
you're
nice
putting some
shot.
pressure on you. I think.
No, I don't mean that. No, there's pressure to play good billiards. No, pressure to win. That's the pressure. Pressure. Oh, I'm losing. Oh, I'm losing. That's when people feel pressure.
Well, yeah.
So who cares about that? Just play billiards. I'm telling this to myself, by the way, as well.
I know that. I
Yeah.
know that. I'm Jim's
No,
psychiatrist.
I just want to know.
His sports
Look,
psychiatrist.
we all want to play good, but I've been trying to tell myself what I need to do is to spend the time on the shot and then get down and relax.
Commit.
And yeah, commit. Be confident that what you know is going to bring about the desired result.
Well, this
And
is
if it doesn't, then just,
what do you think? Strength and health here?
I don't think it's not going to make
No,
it.
it's. I believe it's. These tables are sneaky fast. Mr. Anderson is a little frustrated. Mr. Fisher is Max 70 or 80 years old?
I don't know.
Well, he's playing right now. He's made 7 billiards in 3 innings,
Really?
which is not too shabby
No, not too
for
shabby.
an old, elderly gentleman from Philadelphia.
An old elderly, as opposed to the young elderly.
Yes, such as myself.
This is not bad.
Beautiful, beautiful shot. That's I think that's one of the toughest shots.
Oh yeah, especially from where he was.
That lag, you know.
That was a good shot under pressure. He's down 7-0 in 3 innings, so he's probably saying, sometimes it's good though, believe it or not. If your opponent's like scoring a lot of points, it's like a wake-up call. It's like, hey, don't relax here and take everything for granted. You got to play. You got to play billiards. Good attempt, but at that speed, very difficult to keep it along the rail. And Dennis finally gets his food that he paid for 3 hours ago. Max Fisher
Yeah, yeah.
makes another point. Well, Max is going to be a force to be reckoned with, I see, so far.
You need some ketchup? Any bean sauce?
No.
Beautiful. Oh, he's getting shots helps, and then you got to make them. You got to get the shots. You got to make the shots, and you got to not put yourself in a bad position. He plays a ticky here, like it's nothing.
A little emotion there, but Max is he's a seasoned, much more seasoned in tournament play.
Yeah,
And
that good.
That counts. That does count.
Is that a hamburger or a steak? It's like a steak burger.
What I'm eating is a New York strip on an open face bun.
Can I have one French fry?
The person next to me is a hamburger. Yes, you may have one French
I
fry.
may have one French fry. Is there salt
I'm gonna
on
salt
it?
them liberally.
Yeah, salt them up, please. Yeah, liberally is right.
We can maybe even get another.
And I'll make sure I chew in the microphone.
Yeah, chew into the microphone.
Yes.
Zinger fired me last night for doing that.
Nine points in 4 innings. Not bad.
I didn't see it, but
This is a 20-point match, the semifinals, which I don't know how far away it is. I know we have few more matches to do for the preliminaries. I have one more match. Good shot. And Max has got 10 points in 5 innings. Did you salt it up yet? Because I'm really eyeing this French fry here. Oh, I like this one. It's connected to another one. I get two.
Like another small plate so you can
No.
really salt. I'm going to really salt this.
No, I don't want to eat for my match. Just want a little bit.
You can't have the pickle, though.
Hmm?
You can't have the pickle.
I don't want the pickle. You could have it. This is fine commentating, as you could tell. You can have the pickle. I don't want the pickle. You can have it. All right, one more fry. That's it. I'm done.
Oh, I'm going to eat half of them. Thank you, sir.
Very good.
Oh, perfect.
Yep, another kiss. And right now, I know
He's been plagued by them.
Mr. Anderson's feelings right now very well. He's down 10-1, so he's trying desperately to put points on the board.
And this is where I point out to the pool player the importance of playing good pool.
Well, Max just made only 2 rails, Max.
But he misses, and he go back to his seat smiling. He's smiling because he had a senior moment, and he thought he might have had 3 rails. But then he realized he only had 2, and that's why he's smiling. But it's important to smile during the course of a game. It's not. It's
But it
life
is,
and death, but it's
no.
not.
But when you're losing 10-1 in a 20-point game, and your opponent is averaging almost 2, it gets a little difficult to smile. But if you're the type of person that you can be happy for your opponent, then it's a lot easier, and that's something I'm trying to teach myself.
Well, it's like spending time in Vietnam. If you didn't learn to laugh at your,
Yeah.
you were in a real rough year.
Not bad shot here. Let's see. Very good. Okay, now he's got opening. He's got a normal 3-rail natural short angle shot. It's like an extended short angle, I called it. But
He can't kiss this one.
nice and soft. Just go there. Don't worry about save. Just make the shot.
I think this is very close. Very close.
Nope.
Oops.
And that happens sometimes when the first ball is frozen on the rail. If you hit it the same amount that you would normally if it was off the rail, it tends to go a little longer than you want it to. So you have to slightly less ball hit. Oh, I thought he was going to find another hole there for a second. Okay, now we find out what Max knows and what he can do here. Let's see what he does. He's going to play around the table as a stroke.
Pretty good stroke for
Got a stroke.
70 or 80-year-old
See
man.
if it makes or not. It's going to be close.
Yeah, it's a little short, isn't it?
Ooh, just missed. Almost caught the edge. Great stroke.
Look where the white ball is. If he made it,
Yes, great stroke and safety.
and he didn't make it, but again, it's not a question of playing safe. He just didn't leave his opponent an easy shot.
Right, exactly.
But I'm going to play off the red with high left, smack it so hard, and get 18 rails behind the white ball, and finally drift out.
Absolutely.
Make a billiard.
Absolutely.
Or it might go 3 or 4 other ways, but I'm going to keep it.
You
on
know
that
what?
Short.
You know what? I don't know how far away that red is from the rail, but if it's close to the rail, he could play a ticky.
It's real close.
He could play a ticky behind the red.
From the white ball.
Oh, yeah. All you have to do is,
Look at the angle right here.
if he, yeah, he can still do it. Yes, lots of
Well,
English.
your eyes are better than mine.
Maximum
As you
English.
proved before Thanksgiving.
Maximum English. If it's real close to the rail, don't use high ball. It'll go back on its own and just slide out. That's one possibility. If he doesn't want to do that,
Not going to use high ball on the white ball.
what?
How's he not going to use high ball on the white ball? If he jacks up.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not going to shoot it straight. You know. I
Well,
mean, it's a tough
don't
shot.
emphasize the high. Just let the ball roll. Or he can play like Dennis said, play the other way. It might be safer. Left English off the other side of the ball, just like that.
Yeah, I
He,
like that shot. It's got like 18 different
I
ways
love
to go.
that shot. I love that shot, but I don't like playing it when I'm on the rail because I like to control my English on the cue ball, and you also gotta a lot of times jack up a little bit so you don't get the same action.
Well, see, I always play that with just high ball and just enough left hand to know I don't have right.
No,
I don't worry. I don't play that with English.
no. I adjust the English on the cue ball based on the position of the last ball.
No, I want the ball to be rolling like this. So it hugs the.
Oh, I know, but sometimes you don't want it to hug the rail. If it's out too far, you want it to come out a little bit. So you have to know I'm using no English here, a little bit of left, a little more left, a lot of left. That's what I do. It affects everything. Whatever.
Do you take into consideration whether the tide is high? Don't steal that French fry. Whether the tides are high or low, or whether
No,
the moon is full.
no,
I
but
think you should. I
no,
think should. I
but
think
as you said before, I'm a what? I play by rote. Is that what you said?
yeah. No, you said it. You said you were a rote player.
I'm a rote player. I play by rote.
Kyle Rote. Who was he? Wasn't he a baseball player?
I play by rote. Does that mean when I play, I like people to read poetry to me? Ooh, those fries are good. What if I eat too many? I'll get tired.
The steak is a really tasty piece of meat. I figured they'd have really good meat here.
You're not eating in the microphone, are you?
No, I'm trying.
Okay.
No, I'm not eating the microphone. No, I'm not
Don't eat in front of
eating
the
in the
microphone.
microphone.
Oh,
If I was, someone on the chat room would say it, and Curly would.
so let's see. I'm just curious to see. Sometimes when you start averaging that high, you start thinking you're just going to make everything, and you're just going to hit the ball, and the point's just going to make.
You know,
And
or
then
you, sometimes you start thinking, I can't play this good. That's the death thought.
I don't do that. I have to bring myself back down to earth. I have to remind myself, Jim, you're not a 2.0 player, so cut yourself some slack.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. If you're shooting too average, which I have done in my days of my youth, for 10, 15 innings, something like that. But then when you're keeping the average and you know that, you say to yourself, well, wait a moment, I'm not a two player. I've got to miss like 6 times. This is unconscious thought in your mind.
Well,
This is your unconscious
but
working.
that's exactly why I don't think that way. When I'm shooting that way, I just roll with the punches and I say, okay, I'm playing 2.0. That's the way I feel right now, and I'm running with it. Now that doesn't mean but you can get overconfident, is what I'm saying on the shots. You start feeling you can make everything, and you don't have to take into consideration your consequences, and then you get yourself in trouble. But I try not to talk myself down.
So you're telling me you talk to yourself.
Always talk to myself when no one's in the house.
Do you talk out loud?
Yeah, I answer myself too. But every once in a while, I get nervous because every once in a while I'll say, "What? Can you repeat that?" Then I know I'm really in trouble.
These fries need more salt on them.
No more
Getting to
salt.
the-
They're pretty salty, and I like
We're getting
salt.
to the bottom now. See, the salt didn't reach down there.
Well, you must really like salt. I mean, I like salt, but that's a lot of salt already. Wow. Oh, okay. I think Max, no offense to him, he needs to bear down and lock in those shots.
We've hey, Fast Eddie.
What's
We've
the
been having a debate. How old is Max? How old is Max?
1977.
We got the official verdict. Max is 77 years old, and
Prince is over 79. John Prince is 79.
yes,
I'm the youngster at 67. Tomorrow's my birthday. I want a present from you.
I told Fast Eddie. I told everybody that you were like 70 years old.
67. I lied. I thought I could get sympathy, and they stepped on me.
Not here.
Fast Eddie Friedman is with us, putting in his 2 cents. Yes, sir. Okay.
And he wants
step out a
change
second.
too. Win this one, but he's playing good. He's playing. Oh, I know that. Yeah, he's got a lot of experience in tournaments, which helps.
I played him before. We played him 25-point games up there, 25, like 16s. He took the real heat. Took around 4 and 6. He said, "Oh, you're gonna open up on me? Wait till." I said, "Hey, he wants to win every game." Oh, can they hear us now? Can they hear us?
A little bit. You really gotta. You gotta speak about that close. They can hear someone mumbling, maybe.
Did you tell me how important this match is?
Oh yeah, that's why we put it on tape. Because whoever wins, goes to the.
Did you tell him Fast Eddie made it into the finals by beating Tom Rossman,
yes.
trick shot champion?
Absolutely. And I mentioned it more than once.
Do it again.
I'm being coerced to say this. Fast Eddie is standing, panting over my shoulder, and he wants everybody out there to be reminded that he beat Tom, Dr. Q Rossman, to play his way into the finals, and knocking Tom, Dr. Q Rossman, out of the finals. Good job, Fast Eddie.
I want to thank you, Mr. Diekman. You earned the name Mr. Diekman with me now.
Don't try to ingratiate yourself with me.
Please order some cues right now. We need the money. Diekman cues are billiard cues, the best made on the planet Earth. You owe me a sawbuck. You owe me $10, Dennis, for saying that.
He's got 2 cues. He stole them from me. He don't need any more. Las Vegas, 2003, I believe.
2001, I think.
Really? Was it one?
The first one. I think it
No,
was,
the first one was 99.
No, I'm talking about when I first met you.
Oh, okay.
Because I had an operation right after that. I stole both cues from him for $35,000.
Yep. And
They're worth now about 40.
He says that was when he first met me, but if I'd known him as well as I know him now, I wouldn't have even sold him the cues for anything.
Because he knows how good I really play. And he's sponsoring Bill Johnson, who is probably the #1 seed besides me. So we're all in trouble.
Well, what happened at that time in Louisville when I chased all the others off the table and we played till about 4 in the morning?
Well, I felt sorry for you. You told me you were older than me, and I found out you lied to me. I figured I have to lose to an older guy. But now I know that you're younger than me, so you'll never beat me again. Sorry, Mr. Diekman. I owe you to Mr. Diekman.
That's why I gave up playing.
And I want a little respect, please.
Mr. Friedman, go sit down and finish your dessert.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm done. I'm done. Everybody enjoy everything because there's going to be plenty more playing. We're going to play till about 9 in the morning, and then we're coming back at 10.
You're all done for the day.
No, I'm in the finals. I got to play 2 more matches. I was going to go into my room and go to sleep. They don't let me. They said I got to play. My feet are swelled up. Tell them the excuses I got with swollen ankles and everything. Y'all know what old age is. I don't know what happened there.
Look at Max smiling. That's how all billiards players should look, sitting in the chair. A nice big grin on their face. Just happy to be where they're at, winning or losing. better than not playing, for sure. And again, especially at Max's age. Who was it? It was Gus Coppolis. Where was he playing? At the old Burbank Elks or at North Hollywood? He's got a game 2 or 3 times a week. He's jaywalking across the street at the age of 93 after playing for 3 or 4 hours and gets a hit and run. Killed. Who was it? Tell me, Smith. You know who this is. Mr. Three Cushion, you on there? Who was that? I've asked Billy. Okay, I want to see who can give me this answer first. Okay, whether it's Super Rat, Bobby the Mole, or Mr. Three Cushion, Bill Smith. Okay, who was the billiard player at the age of 93 coming out of his bi-weekly game in Hollywood, North Hollywood someplace, walking across Lancashire, walking across Magnolia, and gets hit by a car, hit and run, killed at the age of 93. Right? Would have lived to be 105, except he played billiards still. And it was a great player. I think it was Gus Coppolis, but who can tell me this? Come on. Mr. Molster, Mr. Smithster. Who said Gus? Bill Smith said Gus. I think Gus is right. I think Bill is right. Gus is correct. We're not kind of paying attention to this game. Max is probably running out of gas. When you're 77 years old, you run out of gas sometimes. I won't tell you how old I am, but I run out of gas. And very nice shot. And Mr. Anderson is making a comeback, a spirited comeback. He's now down 4 points. It's 8-12 in 14 innings. Max was playing, and it started out after about 4 or 5 innings. Max was playing a 2 average, and he's dropped to a 1 average, and now he's, 900, 850, somewhere in there. And Mr. Anderson had like 1 billiard in the first, multitudinous innings, but is now. I think it's basically a case of nerves, and he's calmed down, and we'll see what happens. Again, a very important game because the winner will make the finals, and the loser will be going home. Did not think Max would miss that one. Now what? Mr. Max. Mad Max. He's so smooth. You know, I mean, really smooth. Kind of reminds me of Miserak a little bit, you know, stature-wise, and just, and he's very composed. Look at Mad Max 3. Yes, sir. He's back over 1 average now. Oh, he's right at 1. He's got 15, and this is his 15th inning. You got to watch these old guys when they get on a roll, you know. Ooh, look at that pool playing. See, look at that, where that yellow, white ball went. Look at it, that yellow ball spinning, searching out the red ball. That was a good shot. No, it was not a good shot. It didn't score, but that was a very, very nice effort, especially when you go back and see where that white ball went. It was no accident. He banked that through there. I think Max can play a little pool, too. Okay, remember, this is the Dread 5-reeler we talk about. And here, this is a case of no kiss, no billiard. Right? He missed the 2 kisses in there, and that means the ball was not on the scoring path, see? That's why this shot is so... This is the finals? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I have a little notice here. Mr. Jim Watson of New York City. I'm pretty sure Jim is from New York. Beats Bobby Page, 35-20 at Peabody, Massachusetts. That's Peabody, for those who don't know, speak Massachusetts talk. And that was also a qualifier, USBA qualifier, that was being held this weekend. So it looks like Jim Watson is in the Nationals. That's good. Anything you get that you know, just pass it on and on. Well, Merrill, hi to you too. This steak is really, really good. It's a good piece of meat.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Let me get
Cover?
a glass of red wine.
All right.
You got a Cabernet?
Yeah.
Okay, just
Huh?
yeah, whatever Cabernet is in there. We seem to have a hiatus here. Oh, the tournament directors are getting rowdy and interrupting the players at the video game.
Back to his Cabernet.
Yes, please.
Ah,
Thank you,
just
boss.
walking around yelling Cabernet.
Okay.
Not the most efficient.
The shot speaks for itself. Apparently when Mr. Anderson is just, I think he's nervous. He's getting a lot of kisses that he shouldn't. He's leaving Max in some nice things. Little jumpski upski, but that had to be fairly thin. But clever player that he is, he probably knew what would happen if he missed that ball. Oh, look at Max play pool with that white ball. Didn't quite score the billiard, but it showed something there. Either that or he got real lucky and was trying to do something else. This is the shot John left to Max a while ago. And, look at this. Blind squirrels sometimes find acorns. Bingo. This can be a sticky ball. The white can sort of stick to the red ball in this shot if you don't hit it right. Now, miss the stickiness, good. But the red ball in the other corner. Score? 9-16 and 19. Max has got 16. Max had Max had a nice 3. Just control the yellow ball. Control the yellow ball, Mr. Anderson. Don't shoot it into the red. You should be all right here. Just float it. Everything floats. Control of yellow ball. Everything floats. Very good. He kind of stuck himself here. Just as easy to miss that as it is to make it, or to make it is to miss it. I forget what Carl said. Max should run a couple here if he makes his first one. Look out, White. Yeah, I don't think he hit that too good. Oh, my goodness, Max. Look at this. I told you, look out, White.
This one over there.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm just trying to finish my meal up. I mean, some of these shots, it's like, well, what can you really say? If the comment is better luck next time, you probably just as well not say anything at all. What do you think, Mr. Smith? Again, it's difficult to see these angles from the TV screen without actually seeing the table. But I suspect if Max can see the white ball, he likes that. But if he's shooting off the red, I don't think he can see the white. So, okay, watch the kiss, Max. Oh, Max, 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 Max. And look at this. Oh, you were trying something nasty there.
Dennis, good to see you again.
You guys taking off
Larry and I
now?
are heading out to dinner. We're going to be going tomorrow
Okay,
morning.
good, good.
Heading back to
I mean, not good, not that you're going, but yeah. Thank you guys for coming down. Very nice, John. Very nice shot. See, I can't see as far as the red, so I'm just going to play this off the yellow and snap it around the corner. Then I'm going to hit it with a little bit of speed. I'm not going to hit this real soft. See, if you hit it with a little speed and you hit it like that, you come out and you make it. The speed I would hit that one if I missed the red ball entirely would be, so I went into the corner diagonal from it and come out a couple of feet. That's the speed I would hit that one at, which would allow me to make that shot if I'd hit it.
You need some help over here, Dennis? Maybe you can teach me how to become a broadcaster.
You know, Fast Eddie just came on. Do you want to counsel him before you turn on his mic? Or, you know, I'm quite willing to have him sit here next to me and, you know, give him a test drive. He is pretty knowledgeable for a guy from Baltimore.
And I'd like to eat some steak, too.
No.
I see you got steak.
This is excellent piece of meat.
No one?
Yeah, just right in here, and you just, you know.
Is that close enough?
He'll tell you.
Okay. Well, Jonathan's taking a look. I think he's going to go off the red.
No, don't make
No.
predictions. Don't, you know.
It's no good.
No, don't second guess the players.
Wow.
Seriously. Tell me about Baltimore. Where's the
Okay.
best seafood restaurant in Baltimore?
Best seafood place is in my house. Costs nothing.
Well,
He is playing it off the red. I happen to get lucky and guess right. It's a 3-rail shot, a thin hit, slow speed. Well, he might get lucky.
oh, I think he was playing it that way, Fast
That's
Eddie.
called a scratch.
Come on, I think he. No. I think he was playing it that way, Fast Eddie. See, that just shows you how little you know about the game.
I haven't been drinking as much as you tonight.
I've had 2 beers since noon, and a glass of wine now with my meal. Thank you. And the only pain I'm feeling is you're sitting beside me.
I feel sorry for Max because it's hard when someone does it, you know.
Yeah, it is. But you just got to grin and bear it.
And it looks like he's got a pretty nice, easy, natural here. And he looked like he hit it pretty nice.
Yeah, a little long, don't you think?
Nope.
Nope. You sure?
Now it looks long.
Look long as soon as it came off the red ball. You know, Mr. Anderson is having a tough time this game, okay? And nothing's been easy. Even that shot, you know, that's the epitome of what's been happening in this game. And Max is playing great, but I think he's getting tired. You know?
Max went a little bit long on this shot.
That's what the echo was with Shovak the first day.
So I'm talking directly into the microphone.
Right. As much as I'd like to gaze lovingly into your deep baby blue eyes, I can't do that when I'm talking to you.
He's going, let's see, is he going inside the yellow?
I have to introduce myself to someone here. You're putting the microphone on my food. You're going to spill my wine.
It's a thin hit off the yellow, very thin. Real soft speed to play a safety also. It's a little long, but it's a good safety. Max has got a very difficult hit here. He's probably going to play a bank. He's going to go 5 rails, try to hit the white. Close, but no cigar. Looks like Jonathan's going to shoot it off the red. He's going to play a thin hit off the red inside it. Unless he plays a whip shot outside the red. No, he's thinking of kicking. Long rail, short rail, nope. He's getting the bridge out, so he's probably going to play inside the red, 4 rails to the yellow. He's having trouble reaching it. Looks like he's going to the long rail, short rail, top of the red, long rail, short rail again. So it's 2 rails to the red, spin off the red to the long rail to the short rail. Nope, he's trying to reach it again. He's playing a whip shot. He's going to hit this very hard and go to the short rail, long rail, and whip across. Excellent hit. Excellent point. He's looking at his options. He's going to go 3 rails off the yellow. Try to come out of the corner. 3 or 5 rails. He's going 3 rails short. Good hit. It looks like he got rewarded also.
And the game
Looks like he's got a 5 rail off the yellow.
And the game is really tightening up, Eddie.
5 rails off the yellow.
No,
You
you
know,
can't
he's
second guess.
looking something else. But to me, it looks like it's 5 off the yellow.
Well, it's
A natural hit.
tough to you know, you got to like stand up and look at the table. It's really tough to see exactly how thin or how thick they can hit the balls.
Well, let's
And I
see
think
what
he's stuck
doing.
here.
No, he's doing something.
yeah.
I don't know what he's doing.
I think he's going 5 off the yellow, like you said. I don't think he can hit it thin enough. But who am I to
No,
say?
he beat the kiss. I think he made the score. Perfect hit.
And we now have a 1-point game.
I'm better off saying what the guy's going to do than playing. I make more points up here than I do when I play. This is a natural shot off the red. He's going to go he's going to make sure the red stays out of the game also. So he's going to follow through with high left-hand English. He's going to put a nice follow through with this.
He's worried about the red coming back into the yellow, so he's got to be very careful. So he drives the red as straight as possible and follows through real nice and easy, just like that. Perfect. Oh, he just missed it.
Must not have been perfect if he missed.
Well, it's a game of hairs. And you can hit them good, and sometimes they just don't count.
Yep. It's a cruel game. That's what I'm trying to remind people.
One of the greatest players of all time, Bloomdahl, said, if you hit them good, they will count. So just remember that. If they miss, they're not good. This is a beautiful shot.
Max may be getting worried. This could be a
Max
three and out by
Max. He's
Max.
going for the kill. Max is going for the kill. He's got a nice shot off the red around the table now.
Well, again, it's hard to see. He could be on. If he's frozen out there, if he's like off.
It looks like he can draw it, thin off the red, and go around the table. Short, long, and right into it. It's a snap draw shot. It'll curve the cue ball. Watch the cue ball curve.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like a wonderful hit.
Yeah, I believe you're correct. I believe that's
He's
going
a little
short.
short.
Though. Look at that.
And a very good
disc.
hit. He left a very difficult hit here.
You know, you're a teacher. Mr. Three Cushion is on the chat room. You know, he's listening to you. You're aware of that, aren't you, Fast Eddie?
Of course.
Okay.
I have more knowledge watching than playing.
And man enough to admit it.
He might do a drawback shot if he can reach it. Or he might go up the rail. Let's see if he's drawing back. Yep, he's drawing back. Low left-hand English. He's trying to get a good draw stroke on this. He hit it pretty good. You've got to beat the
But
kiss.
it's long.
He
It's
beat
long.
the kiss.
It's long.
And he hit dead center. And Mr. Diekman
excuse
called
me.
one shot wrong today, and that was it.
No, that was my third one, I think.
And this is a nice soft hit here. He should make this one.
Well,
and
this could be a three
he's
and
right
out
in the
here. This
game.
is a very tight game.
It's a tight game. It's 18-18.
No, 17 to 18.
17-18. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now it's 18 to 18.
Now it's 18-18, and we got a ball game
In
now.
26 innings, they're both playing, sporty.
This has been the best match of the day.
I'll stop chewing
Best match of the day right here.
in front of the microphone.
He has a very tough hit here. Very difficult hit. He can go off the red, 3 rails. He's got to be very good cue ball control, like a center left-hand spin. Make sure he hits the red past the yellow. Nice stroke on this. He hit it a little short. And he left Max a very difficult hit. Max has got a very difficult hit here. He might go 4 rails off the white towards himself. Short rail, long rail, as he did, and he executed it pretty well. It's a hair short. This is called 3 in a row. This is one of the very difficult leaves to make a point off of. He might play a cross table shot by putting left-hand English on the red, going to side rail, then underneath and spin into it. Firm stroke. Hit it very well. Made a beautiful shot. That's called a billiard.
He's
playing for one, and he has a good possibility of ending it right here. 3 rails off the yellow, sending Max up table. It's not only a safety, but it's a winning point.
And I think even Mr. Smith might even be enjoying this one. The pace of play has been pretty good. They were now at the 27th inning. Mr. Fisher has 18.
The game is history.
It's not history. It's short. He missed that by 2 inches.
But he did leave Max up on the top rail.
Have you seen an optometrist lately?
Well, he did leave him up top rail. He left Max with nothing but a pure hit. He makes a pure hit here. He can make the point. I'll tell you one thing. Even Bill Smith wouldn't want to shoot this one.
You hear that, Mr. Three Cushion?
Wait a minute. It might be. Nope. He hit it like Bill Smith, too. Where are you?
Not the Bill Smith, I know.
Bill, where are you? We need you now. 2 rails off the yellow, short into the red. Nice easy shot here. Spins a little bit. Keeps a thin hit on the yellow, but spins it. Looks like uh-oh, he hit the yellow into the red. Nope, he got away with it.
No, but
And he
see,
missed
that's the most people get that shot
Well-
too thick.
So he had to hit it thinner with more spin.
That's how Boston Shorty told me. And you know what he told me to do? He says elevate the butt of the cue and actually try to miss the ball.
Mr. Diekman,
And hit it soft.
I forgot to tell you, Mr. Diekman, Boston Shorty's gone.
I know.
He
this
left
was,
us.
This was 20 years ago that he told me this shot. I've been shooting it for 20
And
years.
he's been senile for 30. Now,
I
this,
actually made a cue for him.
this is a very difficult hit again. I'm not sure if he's playing crawl. Nope, he's trying to back. He got lucky. Nope, he didn't get lucky.
Boy.
He missed a scratch. But he left 3 in a row. Another difficult hit. He's going to go cross table off the top of the red. He's going to go off the top of the red to the side rail, underneath. 2 more rails to the yellow. A nice stroke. It's like a center ball follow through. He might be putting right spin on this. I don't think he needs it, but he might be putting it on there. It looks like he is putting right spin on it. Yeah, I wouldn't have put the spin on that one. I would have just tried to.
You know,
Duck
Eddie,
under.
I've been watching this game from the beginning, and that's been Mr. Anderson's problem, is he shoots the scoring ball out of the position.
I
The
understand.
second ball.
Well, I wasn't here early, but Max is going to try to take advantage of this.
Well, he did that in the beginning quite a bit.
I think Max should make this one.
I think you're correct. He should at least miss the kiss.
But now we got a Hill game.
19-19 and 30
So,
innings.
as we promised you, this is the most exciting game, and nice firm
What do I got
stroke,
here? 10-1
a
he
nice
makes it?
spin shot.
10-1 he makes
It's
it.
over. The
10-1.
show is over. Excellent match. That's what a man 77
Very
can do.
exciting game.
Don't
Not a
keep
great
it.
average, but an exciting game.
Just remember, the old guys can still play. Just because you're 77 doesn't mean you can't play. And this guy's been playing for about 77 years, too. It was a terrific game. There had to be a loser, and that's part of life.